हेलो गुड मर्निङ नमस्ते आज हामी अब ट्याङबुच्चेबाट निस्केको बाबा सी यु गाइज अन द वे बबाल भ्यू देखिरहेको छ इन द मर्निङ ओके बाई आज ट्याङबुच्चेबाट हामी खुम्जुङमा बस्ने हो ओके बाई बाई गाइज खुम्जुमा खाजा खान बसेको Picture.
Okay. पहिला नमस्कार गर नमस्कार थ्याङ्क यू सर भन
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
No,
थ्याङ्क यू
here, the other one. Bye bye.
थ्याङ्क यू
ओइ man. जुन पुग्यो हामी आज यहीँ बस्छौँ Khumjung Valley, Khumjung Village. A picture. Oh. हाम्रो खुम्जुङ Welcome to the Sir Edmund Hillary Visitor Center. Tuesday. बवाल रहेछ त Way to Sir Edmund Hillary Visitor Center. Khumjung. गएर हेर्दिउँ Visitor Center rent. It's over here. हजुर त्यसै घुम्दै भनेर यो खुम्जुङ भनेर धेरै सुनेको थिएँ त्यही भएर गाउँ पनि राम्रो रहेछ घरहरू है The billion the original 1960 and the first traditional Sherpa life in the Khumjung isolation of the Sherpa village. त्यही हो
Come down the back of.
At the head of the Khumbu Valley in Nepal rises the highest mountain in the world. To the Sherpa people who live here, it's called Chomavoma, goddess of unlimited generosity. For centuries, Nepal was closed to the outside world, and to foreigners it was a mysterious and unknown place. It was not until 1950 that the country began to open its borders, and the quest to climb the world's highest mountain from Nepal began. In 1953, a British expedition climbed into the unknown, pushing the boundaries of what was considered physiologically possible. Here's the voice of mountaineer Ed Hillary describing the summit ridge above what was to become known as the Hillary Steppe.
Well, I cut down the back of one ridge and round the back of another ridge, and the summit never seemed to be coming any closer. But finally, I cut down the back of another one and saw that the ridge ahead dropped steeply away. So I looked up, and there was a little rounded cone above us, and I knew it was the summit.
This is the BBC Home Service. Here is the news. Mount Everest has been conquered by members of the British expedition. The news reached London in a message to the Times from Colonel H.C.J. Hunt, the expedition's leader. It said that Mr. E.P. Hillary, a New Zealander, and Tenzing Bhutia, a Sherpa, had reached the summit last Friday, May 29th. The message added, all is well.
The two climbers who reached the summit were Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay from the village of Tami. The story of their achievement swept around the world. Both men came from humble origins, and neither were expecting the wave of fame that was about to hit them. They both received international honours and recognition for their accomplishment, and they would both keep returning to the Khumbu year after year. Ed Hillary led more mountaineering expeditions that climbed most of the Khumbu peaks, such as Mount Armada Blanc, Tramsuku, Kamtega, Tabuche, and Burunse, and there were scientific expeditions to study high-altitude physiology. Ed Hillary's commitment to the Khumbu communities spanned over 50 years. The story of Ed Hillary and the Sherpas began in 1960 during an expedition to the Khumbu.
These children are the main reason I'm back here again. Over the years, I've developed a deep affection for the Sherpas. And long ago, I asked my Sherpa friends that if there was just one thing I could do for them, what would they like it to be? Without hesitation, they all replied, we would like a school for our children.
And so Ed set to work and raised money for the school from the United States and New Zealand. An aluminium kit set building was made by the Calcutta Aluminium Company, and the two-room schoolhouse was assembled in 1961 in a small valley beside the village of Khumjung. Ed Hillary left Khumjung, leaving a brand new school, the first in the region. He wrote to his wife, Louise Hillary, "My dearest Lulu, this morning we left in drizzling rain and visited the school as we went. The master had 45 children, all working and all mighty comfortable in our weatherproof school. We all felt most proud, and I know I had tears in my eyes as we climbed up the hill and had our last look at Khumjung before plunging into the mist. All my love, darling, your Edmundo." It wasn't long before villagers all over the Khumbu region wanted schools, and a succession of petitions came forward requesting Ed Hillary and the newly formed Himalayan Trust to build more schools. Over the next few decades, Ed worked with his Himalayan Trust team, as well as friends from the US, Canada, the UK and Germany, and his team of local Sherpas to build 42 schools, hospitals, medical clinics, water systems, and plantations of native Himalayan trees, such as you see above Namche Bazaar. But Ed wasn't doing this alone. He now had his wife Louise by his side on many projects, and they repaired and supported numerous cultural facilities such as Tangbochi Monastery and Tami Monastery. Ed Hillary strongly believed that aircraft could help connect and assist the people in the remote regions of Nepal. He built 3 airstrips in the solar Khumbu. One of these was Lukla Airstrip, which is now called Tenzing Hillary Airport. Building schools, hospitals and airstrips quickly became a family affair, with Ed and Louise's children frequently visiting projects. But in 1975, tragedy struck. Ed's wife Louise and his youngest daughter Belinda were coming to join him at the Paflu Hospital building site. But the plane crashed just outside of Kathmandu, striking the ground near Bodha Stupa. Ed was left reeling, grieving the loss, and many people feared the end of his commitment to the Khumbu. But Ed Hillary's affections for the people of Khumbu and his commitment to them never wavered, and the Sherpas supported him in return, particularly his great friend and Sirdar, Mingna Sering from Kundi village, and Angrita Sherpa in Kathmandu. But Khumjung School was where all of this work started, and throughout Ed Hillary's life, it was where he always returned. Life is tough for the people of Nepal. Children work alongside their parents in the fields from a very young age. The school represents new opportunities and brighter futures for both the children and their families. Parents in the Khumbu recognize the value of education and make huge sacrifices to send their children to school. But a school is not just a building, it's the people inside it, and the teachers play a vital role. In the beginning, there was just one teacher at Khumjung School, and now there are 20 teachers, men and women who have brought specialist educational skills to this village at the foot of the world's highest mountain. The school has grown with many new buildings, hostels, computer rooms, and a school hall. They have been led by a succession of dedicated headmasters who built their careers at Khumjung School: Tendorji Sherpa, Shyam Pradhan, Mahendra Kartik, and Shambhu Bastola. Khumjung School students continue to record the highest level exam results for any rural school outside of Kathmandu, and the school's alumni include scores of people who have built remarkable lives and incredible careers. They have become business operators, lodge owners, mountaineers, doctors, pilots, engineers, trekking guides, teachers, and as parents, they have high aspirations for the education of their own children. The Khumjung School Committee and the Himalayan Trust Nepal continue to work to make this school one of the best remote area schools in Nepal, all through the support of many donors from around the world. Ed Hillary said, "It's not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves." And in the same way that climbing a great mountain changes the mountaineer, so too does an education in a Himalayan school change the lives of the students. In the words of Dr. Mingma Galjan, a medical doctor in the Solu Valley, there are three priorities for the people of Solu Khumbu: education, education, education.
सक्यो होइन छुट्टी भयो जस्तो छ स्कुल छुट्टी भयो जस्तो छ मोबाइल रहेछ त यार स्टिलमा त मोबाइल रहेछ Sir Edmund Hillary school पनि घुम्यो Okay guys, bye bye. Khumjung Sherpa Village. आजको लागि यति नै guys, bye bye.